My name is Josh Holcomb, and I'm from Queens, New York, and I play trombone. I've been playing trombone now for, I guess like 11 years. Well, I come from a very musical family, and my mom is actually a public school music teacher. She was the choir director and music leader at our church too. So basically my whole life, it's just been go to church every Sunday, sing, music all the time in the house every day. My dad's a good pianist too, so it's like, I guess I didn't even realize that I was musically inclined. I just kind of grew up with it. When I got into middle school, I had an opportunity to pick any instrument that I wanted. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this is a little different. It's not just I'm being forced to do this piano thing all the time. The band teacher at middle school just said, all right, anything, go for it. And I think I picked trombone just because it looked so crazy. And I was like, what? How does that even work? So he gave me one, took it home, and I think I played all night long. And my neighbors must have hated it because it just sounded terrible. And I knew it. I was like, okay, this is awesome. I'm going to do this. Well, trombone is a kind of funny instrument because it's got this crazy slide thing that you don't even know where the notes are. It forces you to play not just systematically, but really creatively, because you can't just rely on, knowing where the pitches are, because you don't, ever. So I personally love trombone because you can really slow things down a little bit, play things a little more vocally, add some nice vibrato. Because, the voice doesn't have buttons either. So it's kind of a really similar instrument to the voice. Well, it's kind of funny because when you're studying in jazz schools or whatever, they try and make it sound like jazz began in the 1950s. But think about it, the jazz age was the 20s. So basically, I love jazz and I love all forms of jazz, but I wanted to start at the beginning. I play with lots of different bands in different styles, lots of them from the 1920s, that kind of thing. There's lots of bands in New York that are doing 1920s stuff, and you gotta kind of dress the part when you're playing with them. And it kind of adds to the experience of playing this music, really kind of getting the whole vibe of it. The band that I lead right now, it's called the Lucky Chops Brass Band. And basically we're 5 guys, all from New York City, and we take all the influences that we have musically and put them all together to create one crazy kind of style. And we play everything from New Orleans traditional second line jazz to Balkan, crazy Middle Eastern music, and hip hop, funk, you name it. We're about to record a CD this coming summer, so look out for it by next year. I think that I was attracted to jazz initially because without me even knowing it, I look back on it now and man, the church songs that I would play and sing growing up as a little kid, that really was a big influence on me now, I realize. This is the song that I like to play called Pass Me Not. In church is you have no idea what's going to happen next. Some lady could just get up and start singing something in a random key. You don't even know the song, but you got to follow it anyway. And I really see the similarities between that and jazz. How do you have a music that is not already planned? Music is totally my life, and my girlfriend will tell you this, that I know how to express my thoughts and myself better musically than through words. And sometimes she'll get upset at me through that, and I just have to say, man, words are not really my mode of expression. This is Josh Holcomb for Capsulocity.